0-0, man. Not what we expected.
Not what we expected. No, what did you hope for tonight?
I was hoping at least a 1-0, 2-0, take it out to Mexico and just kind of hold on a little bit. I know that when we go down there, we'll have to put more pressure.
We'll have to put some more pressure on. The good news is that they didn't get an away goal.
Yeah, definitely, because I was surprised when they faced Miami that the away goal thing.
Yeah.
I'm familiar with the away goal. It's just I totally forgot that this cup does that. So.
Well, I'm grateful for it with the Miami, and it worked out in our favor.
Yeah.
Another 0-0 at home. Maybe we snatch a goal away.
Hopefully, because even if we snatch a goal, they would have to score 2. So that's in our benefit. So, hey pros
man.
And cons to it.
Let's go. Pros and cons to all those things.
Yeah.
So how did you think that we looked offensively? I mean, no goals, but did we, in terms of just production, moving the ball forward?
So, I saw that we had our starting lineup, or we had our best people out there. I know it's still kind of in that transition to try to get together and whatnot. They're doing really good up to this point. They didn't do bad tonight. That's a good thing.
Yeah.
They didn't do bad.
Yeah.
It's just one of those nights.
One of those nights. Thanks, Primo.
Good to see you.
Onward!
Yeah, NSC.
It was a good game for both sides. We got to work on our first touch, excluding Corcoran out of that. He's got to work on his first touch. We got to work on our finishing, getting over the ball, not leaning back.
Not leaning back. I'll tell you, Alex put one to the moon there at the end.
Yeah. Yeah, I think BJ's going to work on their finishing, save Eddie for the next game, work him as hard as he can, and hopefully we're ready for the next game in Mexico.
Yeah, got to go away to Mexico City for the game for the Cup. Do you think that we got a goal in us away?
Oh yeah, if we get our first touch right this week and get our finishing right, we can definitely pull out with a win against Club America.
Let's go. So that wasn't a lot of production offensively.
No, we did move well from the back to the front in our defensive transition into the attack. Thought that was fantastic, actually, for the majority of the game. We did not finish at all in the final third.
So we did have chances, though.
We had plenty of chances, and we just could not finish, or we held on to the ball too long and lost it in the attacking third. I think some of our younger players had a bit of a time with their first touch tonight.
Okay.
A little bit of a stone foot kind of thing going on. That and we got to get some knees over the ball.
Yeah.
We had several of those, that just make an effort to put it on frame. At least make the keeper, make a save.
Yeah, make a save. Just putting it on target, making it so that it's going to count as at least a shot on goal.
Yeah.
And so part of this is the fact that we're trying to take advantage of space. They definitely decided that they were not going to let us get any goals tonight. They were playing 4 in the back, not letting most of their guys run forward. So breaking that down, I mean, they're going to really be keen to not let us score on them in Mexico. What do you think is going to be a way to get behind that or break through that?
Yeah, that was very interesting to me.
Yeah.
I thought being away, I would have seen a lot higher press and a lot more action out of their top guys. They had one of their best players sitting on the bench tonight.
Right.
So, but I thought they were really going to try to produce here. That would have put them ahead. Which going to that with the away goals, I'm happy that we held them to nothing.
Absolutely.
That still puts us on the front foot when we go down there. But I thought that was a little bit interesting of a choice tactically.
Yeah.
But I don't know. That was a little strange to me.
Yeah, they're almost sometimes they'd go into possession. There'd be 5 guys in the back, so that would be very strange to me. But I think that their objective is to just be look, don't let us get ahead, and then put poor goals in on us in Mexico. But is that going to work? I don't know.
I don't know. I think maybe they're just hoping that they can put one more in than we can, down there.
Yeah.
If that's their goal, then good luck.
Yeah.
I think after maybe a good hair dryer session from BJ about finishing and getting on the ball and getting your damn knee over the ball.
Right.
I think maybe they'll have a little bit of a fire lit under them to produce.
Okay. So you think that this still looks really positive for the trip to Mexico?
Yeah, I think we can take away a lot of positives from this. We played the Yankees,
Yeah.
of Mexico.
Right.
And I think we actually had some really good positives come away from this.
Yeah. Okay. So, let's go.
Yeah, let's go.